Have you ever felt like your own mind is your biggest enemy? You know what you need to do, you have goals, you have dreams, but something inside just holds you back. It's that voice of doubt, that urge to procrastinate, that pull towards easy distractions. Well, today, we're going to talk about how to silence that enemy and turn your mind into your greatest ally. We're going to talk about mental discipline. Now, when you hear the word discipline, you might think of strict rules, punishment, or something really unpleasant. But that's not what I'm talking about. Mental discipline isn't about forcing yourself to do things you hate. It's about training your mind to work for you, not against you. It's about building the strength to choose your long-term happiness over short-term comfort. Think of it like going to the gym. You don't start by lifting the heaviest weights. You start small, you stay consistent, and over time, you build incredible strength. The same principle applies to your mind. So, where do we begin this mental workout? The first step is awareness. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Start paying attention to your thoughts. When you're supposed to be working, what does your mind do? Does it drift off? Does it start telling you you're not good enough? Does it suddenly remind you of 100 other urgent things you need to do, like checking social media or tidying that one drawer you haven't opened in a year? Just observe these thoughts without judgment. See them for what they are. Patterns, habits your brain has developed over time. This simple act of observation is incredibly powerful. It creates a space between you and your thoughts, and in that space, you find the power to choose. Once you're aware of these patterns, the next step is to challenge them. Let's call this the 5-minute rule. When you feel that overwhelming urge to procrastinate or give up, make a deal with yourself. Just do the task for 5 minutes. That's it. Anyone can do something for 5 minutes, right? Set a timer and just start. What you'll often find is that starting is the hardest part. Once you're 5 minutes in, the inertia is broken and it becomes much easier to continue. That initial resistance was just a mental bluff, and you called it. This small win sends a powerful message to your brain. I am in control. Another crucial part of mental discipline is managing your environment. Our brains are lazy by nature. They love taking the path of least resistance. If your phone is sitting right next to you, buzzing with notifications while you're trying to work, your brain will naturally be drawn to that easy dopamine hit. You're making the battle 10 times harder than it needs to be. So be strategic. Create an environment that supports your goals. If you need to focus, put your phone in another room or turn off notifications. If you want to eat healthier, don't keep junk food in the house. You're not weak for removing temptations. You're smart. You're setting yourself up for success by making the right choices, the easiest choices. Now, let's talk about the stories you tell yourself. Your internal monologue, your self-talk, shapes your reality more than you can imagine. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm so lazy," or "I can never finish anything," your brain will believe it and act accordingly. You are programming yourself for failure. We need to flip the script. Start consciously replacing that negative self-talk with something more empowering. Instead of, "I can't do this," try, "I'm going to give this my best shot." Instead of, "I'm a procrastinator," say, "I am becoming more focused and disciplined every day." It might feel silly at first, like you're lying to yourself, but it's not a lie. It's a declaration of intent. You are telling your brain the direction you want to go, and with repetition, your brain will start to follow that new path. This is the foundation of building a new, more disciplined identity. And remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be days when you feel unfocused, unmotivated, and your old habits creep back in. That's okay. It's part of the process. The key is not to let one bad day derail your entire journey. True discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about getting back on track after you slip. Don't beat yourself up. Acknowledge what happened, learn from it, and gently guide yourself back to your practice. Compassion is a vital part of discipline. Be as kind to yourself as you would be to a friend who is learning something new. Each time you pick yourself back up, you are reinforcing your resilience and strengthening your mental fortitude. Let's integrate a powerful practice, mindfulness. This doesn't mean you have to sit on a cushion for hours. Mindfulness can be practiced anywhere, anytime. It's simply the act of bringing your full attention to the present moment. When you're washing the dishes, feel the warm water on your hands. When you're walking, notice the feeling of your feet on the ground. This trains your attention muscle. The more you practice focusing on one thing at a time, the better you'll be at directing your focus when it really counts, like during an important project or a difficult conversation. It calms the mental chaos and gives you a sense of control over your own awareness. Another practical tool is to create clear, non-negotiable routines. Our brains thrive on predictability. A morning routine, for example, can set the entire tone for your day. It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as wake up, drink a glass of water, stretch for 5 minutes, and write down your top 3 priorities for the day. By starting your day with intention, you're telling your mind that you are in the driver's seat. You're not just reacting to whatever the day throws at you, you're proactively shaping it. This consistency builds momentum and makes disciplined action feel automatic over time. Finally, connect your discipline to a deeper purpose. Why do you want to be more disciplined? What is the bigger goal? Do you want to build a business, write a book, get in the best shape of your life, or be a more present parent? When your daily actions are linked to a meaningful why, discipline stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like a choice, a privilege. Your purpose becomes the fuel that keeps you going when motivation fades. Write it down, put it somewhere you can see it every day. Remind yourself constantly what you're working towards. This connection between your small daily habits and your big life vision is the ultimate key to sustainable mental discipline. So, to recap, start with awareness, use the 5-minute rule to beat procrastination, design an environment that supports your goals, change your self-talk, practice self-compassion when you stumble, train your focus with mindfulness, build consistent routines, and connect it all to your deeper purpose. This isn't an overnight fix, but a lifelong practice. It's the practice of becoming the person you want to be, one thought, one choice, and one action at a time. You have the power to master your mind. The journey starts now. Thanks so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building a better life. Let me know in the comments which tip you're going to try first. See you in the next one.